There we go. Hello, everyone. Happy Sunday! Welcome, Gecko. Welcome, welcome. I hope you all had a lovely week and that you all enjoyed Chocolate Day. I don't celebrate Chocolate Day, but I hope you guys had lots of chocolates yesterday. Was it yesterday? Yes, yesterday. I feel like I should have done like a little neat special illustration, but it's too late now. Ah, is it too late? Is it too late to offer chocolates? Tell me. Do I have to wait until next year? Wait, if next year... next year... Let me check my calendar. Next year... Valentine's Day will be on a Sunday. Oh no. Okay. Next year I'm gonna have to do something. Something fun. I'll think about it. Anyways, we are back with Enter Ouroboros, as, you know, as you're used to. I can only blame myself for not working on this project outside of streams. It's on me. Completely on me. Welcome, Flash Bites. Welcome. Happy Sunday. I hope you had a lovely week. I hope you enjoyed lots of chocolates yesterday. Actually, thinking about it, I didn't have a single bite of chocolate. I don't typically stock chocolate. And hi, Alan. Happy Sunday. I hope you also had a wonderful week and ate lots of chocolates yesterday. I personally don't celebrate Chocolate Day, but I'm guessing many people out there do. Let me just fix this curve. Anyways, I hope you're ready for another very productive Sunday. At least from my side. I don't know what you guys are doing. Ooh, I do... What? Why would there have been a need to eat lots of chocolate yesterday? Because yesterday was Chocolate Day. And that's when people, you know, gift and receive chocolates. And then eat the chocolates. Right? February 14th. Don't know anything about that. I guess no one, like a lot of people don't celebrate it. There's people who do, there's others who don't. I personally don't. My week was good. I had high hopes to finally land a job. Good luck, good luck. Valentine's Day. Yes, yes. Indeed. The day of Saint Valentine. Chocolate Day. Hi, Minnie. Happy Sunday. And welcome, Infinity. Happy Sunday. Welcome, welcome. hope y'all had a lovely week and a lovely chocolate day. I was about to say something and then I forgot. So I guess it wasn't important. Am I a magic worker? Am I? I don't think I am. I wish I was. I wish I could work magic. I think that would make life so much more easy. If I could do magic. And whenever I come in, I'm smiling. Aww. I'm happy to hear that. I'm happy you're happy to be here. Oh my gosh, 7. It's the perfect number. Thank you so much. Thank you, thank you. 7, yes. And thank you for the half pad spender. Thank you. Oh yes, I was about to talk about the good news. For those who were not here last week, hearing me rant about the fact that, you know, the company I work for has a new boss and they would probably increase my, you know, office days to 3 days a week instead of my current 2 days a week. I have some news about that because my director had a little chat with the new boss and apparently he likes our team. He likes our team, so no changes. Nothing will change. We will continue to go to office twice a week as we have always been doing. They will not increase it to 3 days. Hooray! Yay for me! I'm so happy. Although director threw hands with the new boss. Oh my gosh, I really want to see that. I would have loved to see that. No, I think they were being very kind, very courteous. They showed the numbers because I feel like the new boss, they only care about the number below the line, right? They don't care how you get there, they just want a good number, right? They only care about the profits, the revenue. So in a way that's good. Because I guess he also realizes that there's not really, you know, a point in sending people to the office for more days if it doesn't directly result in higher numbers, right? Like if that was the case, then okay, I get it. Then I would have very reluctantly accepted it. But I would have understood. That would have been, you know, a valid reason for them to kind of implement that new, to kind of enforce that, right? But it's not. The fact that they aren't American was a surprise too. Yeah, or at least he sounded very American to me, but it's possible that I kind of assumed that because he told us that he was on the American branch before coming to Europe. So maybe my brain just automatically assumed that, you know, he was also American, but he's actually Canadian. Not that that should say anything. It shouldn't. But yeah. Of course, this is all, you know, for now, this is all temporary. We don't know whether this new boss will change his mind at some point in time. You know, fingers crossed he doesn't. As long as we keep performing the way that we do currently, I don't think we should have any issues. So yeah. Good news. Good news to end the week. But it does speak volumes in terms of, I guess, the stereotypes that have been going around. Yes, it does. Maybe he probably is good at apologizing. Let me think. I don't think I've heard him apologize, but I do feel like the speech he gave, I have to say, the speech he gave was very, very American in my opinion. Or felt very American. So maybe that's also why. I have not heard him apologize yet. Or at least he currently doesn't really have a reason to apologize for anything, right? He's just here. I think he's gonna work together with the, you know, the big people here and kind of try and formulate a plan on how to increase revenue because, you know, that's what companies do. They want to increase their revenue. So, yeah, fingers crossed for my company, or at least the company I work for, because the better they do, the more I receive, right? In terms of well-known facts about work ethics in the US, yes. I actually don't know how it is in Canada, you know, whether the work ethics there are similar to US or more similar to Europe. I actually have no idea. I have no point of reference. The things I do not directly convert to presentable numbers. I'm not sure I would want to. That's true. That's true. Like, even if you don't directly convert to numbers, or the work that you do directly converts to numbers, it still has value, right? It's just that it kind of disappears somewhere during the calculation, so you don't really see a direct influence. But I think if you were to remove that hard work, then you would be able to see it. I feel like that's often the case. Like, I feel like sometimes I do have certain tasks where I feel like, you know, if I didn't do this, the company would probably be in big trouble. I feel like not many people are kind of aware that this is being done in the background, right? They don't really think about it, and it's not their job, right? They don't need to think about this. It's just that, you know, especially if you work for a large company, there's just so much happening that you're not aware of. I know it has value and it makes a difference. That's all you need to know, really. I think there's people out there who feel like, you know, they are working, but they feel like they're not really contributing, or they feel like that they're easily replaceable. So just, you know, kind of realizing that you and your work, the work that you do, has value is plenty, really. Because I assume most people here, they don't live to work, right? I think Gecko worded it very, very nicely last time. I mean, not last time, but the time before. But the fact that we don't live to work. We work to live, right? Or at least most of us do. So, as long as you feel like that the work that you do creates value or is appreciated, that's enough. That's all we need. It's a lot more difficult if you're self-employed though, but I guess if you're self-employed, obviously your hard work will directly convert to numbers, right? If you don't work, then smaller numbers, basically. Crazy, right? Kind of realizing that the society we currently live in, it actually converts our life to numbers. And even though you hear a lot of people say, no, we can't put value on human lives, you know, you actually can. So then the next question becomes, how much do you care? How much do you care about that number? And how do you let that influence your life? I don't know, I just want to draw. Just let me draw, let me write, let me create, and I'm happy. I don't care if I'm worthless to society. I'm pretty sure I'm not worthless to my friends or to my viewers here. That's enough for me. Likewise from me. Even if people sometimes feel like they're worthless, you're of value to me. If it's any consolation. Any consolation from the tiny demon VTuber on Twitch. And that's a given, at least in my book. Oh, about the value part, yeah. Yeah, like what's a number gonna do, right? Wait, which color? This one. You being as sentimental as I have been over the last 2 streams feels uncanny. I saw... Oh, I was so excited. I was so upset. I saw... Like, I was scrolling through Blue Sky and I saw that you were... You posted that you were gonna be live, and I was like, oh my gosh, Minnie's gonna be live. And then I saw the date and it was like 1 day ago. I'm like, oh shit. I missed it. I missed it. Maybe I should be spending more time on social media. Maybe I should. I'm always late to everything. Yeah, but you hadn't streamed for a while, and I didn't realize that you'd picked it up again. When was it? Yesterday and... yesterday and the day before, I think? Elden Ring Thursday, Art Saturday. Okay, okay. If I had known, then I forgot about it. Sorry. I'm an awful friend. Thursday wasn't here though. Thursday, I was at the office all day and we had, because we had like a dinner in the evening and it was easier for me to get there from the office. So a bunch of us actually went to office that day instead of the usual Tuesday. And then we had our Christmas dinner, yeah, because we didn't have time before to have Christmas dinner, so we had Christmas, you know, this week. I guess we could have also dubbed it the the Chinese New Year dinner because it will be Lunar New Year this coming Tuesday. But yeah, it was a lot of fun. It was a lot of good food. We went to a Chinese restaurant. It was very nice. I enjoyed it. I enjoyed time with my colleagues. It was nice. This is why I take Saturdays off so I can chill with you, little busy bee. Me? I'm not busy. No, I'm a little bit busy. Why am I so busy? I'm suddenly upset about it. Why am I so busy? I feel like I'm not. I feel like I'm not supposed to be this busy. I do spend time on playing games. You know, I could have used that time for work. So I'm not as busy as I could have been, you know. Then again, work isn't everything. I did want to finish writing the first sin this week. But I got a little bit stuck with the writing because I need to write about, you know, some memories, and I'm not sure how to clearly convey that to the reader. But I think I should just write something down and then come back to it later. Anyway, so I've been a little bit procrastinating on my writing this week. Just a little. I've still been making a lot of progress. Like, obviously this is gonna go through a complete overhaul once I decide to edit it, but, you know, I'm nowhere near that point yet. I want to finish writing the whole thing first. And once that's done, I can go and, you know, send it to some people to help me edit. Kill your darlings, as they say. I need time for myself to rest and regenerate. Yes. I wish that wasn't necessary. You know, sometimes wish that I could just plow through if I wanted to. You know, I could just, you know, flip a switch in my brain and then for a whole week long I would just work. And then I could turn it off again. I wish I could do that. Unfortunately, I'm not a machine, and I have no switches. I forgot what color I gave the doll. Is it here? Oh, it is here. It's here. My creepy doll. I take that time for myself too. Yeah. Yeah, as you should. I feel like when it comes to rest or like, you know, more good things for the soul, I feel like other people are so much more deserving of it than myself. I feel like a lot of people have that. They're like exceptionally hard on themselves, especially if they're very ambitious. It's like they would be the person who would always tell people like, oh yeah, you deserve to rest. But then they don't take that rest for themselves. Fortunately for us, I'd say. I guess so, yeah. I mean, I kind of get 2 things out of my streams, right? No, 3. 3. Streaming is very beneficial for me. Like, I get to work on my projects, right? Or at least recently, right? If I do art, then usually I will work on my projects. And then I get some social interaction in, and I chill. So it's like all 3, everything, all at once. I want to change this color because it's too yellow. This one? It is this one. There's barely a difference. I don't know if you can tell, but I can tell on my screen. It's a small difference. There's no fault to be had for being busy with life. I mentioned this during my stream yesterday too. I don't think much about time passing when I know life can throw one curveball after another, and I'm also not used to keeping daily tabs on someone else to the point of me knowing their food habits and poop habits, so I find it natural to have less intense relations in general. I think people rarely keep track of that. If someone isn't physically stuck to me 24/7 or living under the same roof, it's hard to have that closeness with another. You'll naturally end up staying in touch with those who roam the same circles more than those who pop in and out inconsistently. That is true. I also have like the additional feeling where I don't want to impose. Right? I don't want to bother my friends. Unless, you know, I have something to say. And even that I keep very limited, right? So if I want to poke someone, usually I will. But then if I feel like poking them again and I'm like, oh, but I already poked them yesterday. Should I wait a bit? Should I wait another day before I poke them again, you know? Because I don't want to bother them. This is how I lose friends. We do our best regardless. Yeah, exactly. That's all we can do, right? We do what we can. I had not finished this hair yet, and I'm not about to finish it today. I can't do it. Let me see. I don't like how my lines are so inconsistent. What can I do? Wait. I didn't get all my 3 pages in yesterday. Wait, you were thumbnailing, right? If I remember correctly. Although I didn't see it. But I feel like your thumbnailing look more like sketching already. I think you showed it once or twice. It has its pros and cons, obviously. It needs to be less intense, but I can't help it. I don't think it's wrong, per se. I think you should just do what you feel like you should be doing or what you want to do in the way you want to do it, you know? Rather than kind of try and force yourself to do something that you're not used to or something that you're not comfortable with. Like, especially when it comes to, you know, art or comic making. Like, it's good to reference, to seek advice, but in the end, you're just... everyone's just trying to find their own way of doing things, right? There's no one way of going about. So, I don't think you should be less intense in your thumbnailing. I know my default eyes are now just wait. Because of your work? Be careful with your eyes. You only have 1 pair. I assume you do. I assume you only have 1 pair of eyes. You never know with a primordial entity. Oh, for the doodles, I see. I see. I think I did that as well, just the round circles, and then at some point I got tired of it and I just dropped it, so it's just a head. And then I would put a letter inside. So like I would have like, you know, a head, and then if it was Falco, I would just put like a V, and that's him, right? I don't even put expressions. I didn't even put their hair because I know who it is, so I don't need to like sketch out the hair. It's just the head, and then like this little indication of who they are, and then that's it. That's all I go off of, and then I'm like, I'll do the more detailed one in the sketch phase, but with the thumbnailing, I'm like, no, I can't do it. I used to. I also used to have quite detailed thumbnails, but after doing so many of them for Pandemonium, I had like pages, like physical pages, right? Pages upon pages that I was going through. I just gave up at some point. I was like, no, it's too much. I can't do it. It's too time consuming. I don't want it. Color. I wanted to color. I'm yawning again at the beginning of my stream. My gosh. I'm not even tired today. About to warm up my voice, and now my voice is struggling. Okay. Also, the thing I had after I finished the script for Ente Ouroboros, I remember for the longest time I was thinking like, oh my gosh, it's so bad. People are not gonna understand it. People are gonna, you know, they're gonna not like this. It's awful. And I still sometimes do think that as I'm working on it. But I've also been told that a lot of creators, writers, you know, struggle with this. So I should just ignore that feeling, ignore those thoughts, and just keep going. Because in my defense, it's my first completed comic, right? It's the first one I'll be completing. So I'm allowed to make mistakes. I'm allowed to be not so harsh on myself. Sent you a little recap of yesterday. Thank you. I will check it after my stream. It's still vastly reduced from normal, but still too much for layout. It just means you have a more solid base to work with once you move to the sketching phase, right? I wonder if I should maybe try and do the thumbnailing in, you know, Clip Studio directly rather than on paper. because it would very likely save me a lot of time from kind of transposing it, because I would basically need to redraw it, right? Redraw it from paper onto the digital one. Unless, I guess, I were to scan it in and then work from those files. But that would still take some, you know, that would still take extra time compared to just doing it in Clip Studio directly. But I don't know, I kind of, when it comes to thumbnailing, I just really like having, you know, the physical thing in my hands rather than, you know, sitting in front of a screen. I don't know, even though I'm also technically putting my pen to a digital paper, it's not the same as, you know, physical paper, as actual, I don't know. I don't know why, it's just not the same. Because for thumbnailing, I can just, you know, lean back in my little chair. And I don't have to sit on my desk, you know. I think that's the main reason that I had to sit at my desk. Probably if I had a solution where I could sit in my little chair and do the thumbnailing digitally, I would. But because I don't have that currently, I don't. Anyways. Small issue. Minor stuff. Not important. Don't worry about it. My voice sounds really broken to me today. Today specifically. I don't know what I did. I didn't have a warm-up yet. I haven't spoken all day. Maybe that's why. Or maybe I just need to drink more. I'm just not used to only think in placement of objects. My brain will have already worked out everything before I even attempt putting scribbles down. Yeah, I think that's normal, your brain kind of getting ahead of itself. Or at least, I don't know if it's normal, but I recognize it. I have it as well. And then I think for me, another tricky part would be to kind of pick a still from the thing that I'm seeing in my brain, and then, you know, choose the correct angle for it, so that it both makes sense and that it's not too tricky to draw, you know? It's another thing. Like, I want to make sure that I can draw something from a specific angle. If I can't do it, then I need to figure something out. Sometimes you have to, right? And I do like that challenge. I like that drawing comics forces you to kind of draw situations, draw certain poses, or, you know, dynamics. Forces you to draw certain things that you don't usually think of drawing when you're just, you know, doing illustrations. And you learn a lot, I think. You learn so much from drawing comics. And I like that. I remember there was a period where I really hated drawing backgrounds, but now I'm actually kind of okay with it. Like, it's not my favorite, but I'm okay with it, right? I can do it. I can push myself to do it, and it will turn out okay. You know, acceptable enough for a comic. It will turn out acceptable. That's all I need. I just need it to look acceptable. I have low standards of myself. Especially with comics, right? It doesn't have to be that detailed. It doesn't have to be perfect. As long as it's there, as long as it's clear to the reader, and then, you know, after 0.2 seconds, they will just move on to the next frame. It's normal. Oh, I found out yesterday that they are also going to make the donghua for Circle of Inevitability, and it's gonna follow right after they finish Lord of the Mysteries. And the Lord of the Mysteries will finish airing in 2035. Which is in in 10 years. But it means I have something to look forward to. It's gonna be great. I just need to wait 10 years. Well, Circle of Inevitability is the second book, I guess, of the Lord of the Mysteries. It's like part 2. It is what I'm currently reading right now. I think I'm halfway-ish. Although I'm not reading as fast as I like, because I've also been spending a lot of my free time on just writing. Been spending a lot of time on writing and also on Arknight's Enfield, surprisingly. I uninstalled a different game for it because I didn't have space. And probably after 26th of this month, I will also be uninstalling WoWa because I just don't play. Like, I've been really enjoying it, but I have to make choices. I can't play all the gachas. I can't do it. I don't have enough time. So I dropped Zenless Zone 0, and then I'm gonna be dropping WoWa at the end of this month. And I'm doing it at the end of this month because on the 26th there's a new male character releasing, and I want to try and get that character before I delete it. I want to try and see if I can get him, and then maybe if I ever decide to return to the game someday, I will have that character. Male characters in gacha games are rare, okay. I wanna get them if I can. It can't be helped if the majority of the player base are male. Can't be helped. But I guess that just means that I appreciate the few male characters that they do release more. I may have to drop Hoyo altogether with the news of them going full blast on generative AI with their new projects. Will not be giving them any more money or game time if that's the direction they want to go. I really worry because, like, there was, they released a trailer, like a full gameplay trailer, I think, of one of their projects that they're currently working on, and it looked really promising. But if they are indeed going in that direction, then I cannot play that game. I don't know if I would be able to drop Genshin and Honkai Star Rail completely. Unless they were to, you know, also start implementing Gen AI into these two existing games. But yeah, I've already, you know, not put any money into Genshin anymore. I think in the, what is it, the 4 or 5 years that I have been playing Genshin, I have maybe put down like 150 euros. And then nothing for Honkai Starville. I have not given Honkai Starville a single penny. I don't know about you, but I do feel like that more people are frowning upon the use of Gen AI, or maybe I'm just living in a bubble. It's possible it's just the latter. Because everywhere I look around me, it's like people are opposed to AI. Although, okay, the company I work for, they are also implementing AI, but that is purely to sift through our own database, right? It's to help with data analysis, which, you know, is acceptable for me. Just, you know, don't steal shit from artists. But we're just using it internally, so we're okay for now. I'm okay with it for now. That's the thing we don't know. I will still love my favorite characters from each game, but if ever mentioned, I'll also voice my strong rejection of playing it due to these changes. Cannot support a company who wants profit from free and stolen scrambles. Exactly. Exactly. And I know there's a lot of people who are probably saying, yeah, that's not gonna matter because, you know, Hoyo's still gonna earn a lot of money because, you know, most people, they won't care or they just want to continue playing the game that they want. But I feel like, you know, if there are more like-minded people like us quitting the game, then it will have an impact. Like, on an individual level, it may seem like it's nothing, but if we do it as a collective, that's when it has impact. Make a stand. I feel pissed to have something taken away from me by them embracing such rot. I've never really... I understand, but I don't know if I can feel the same because I never really considered it as mine. You know, if I do find out that something really controversial is happening with the company or the game itself, or even people working in the company, you know, stuff that I don't agree with, I usually have no issues dropping it like a hot potato. I'll find something else. And, you know, because that thing I loved will then turn into indifference. So it doesn't really feel like them taking it away from me, because it wasn't really mine to begin with. Why can we not have nice things? It's always the nice things being taken away from us. So I decided to make my own nice things. Maybe not games, but I'll express it through my stories, through my art. At least my art will always be my own. Maybe that's why I'm so comfortable dropping things. Because I still kind of have this. Like I know in the back of my mind that even if everything goes to shit, I still have my art. I still have this really nice thing that I can, you know, depend on. I still have my characters. My comfy characters that I like very much. At least I will always have them. It's a bit harder for me. I sink down hard on things I come to love. I can understand that. I guess then in that case it helps for me that I never really make that kind of very deep connection with these characters, even though I like them so much. Oh my gosh, hi Scotty. Sorry, was I late? Am I late? You just came in, right? Hi, happy Sunday. I hope you had a wonderful week. And I hope you ate lots of chocolates on chocolate day yesterday. It was okay. Okay is good. Okay is okay. We'll accept okay. That means next week is gonna be better, right? Less chocolate than I would have liked. Oh no. I mean, I didn't have any chocolate yesterday. No chocolates for Maggie. We typically don't stock chocolate in this household. I mean, we have some, but it's like the super, it's like the bitter ones, you know, with the high cocoa percentage. The supposedly healthy chocolates. You did which iron lung? Wait, what is that? Is that a show? I've never heard of it. Did you lick some more rubber escalator wheels since yesterday? Ew, why? I bought chocolate ice cream, but I didn't feel like eating it. Oh, okay. That's valid. You'll have chocolate ice cream for when you feel like eating it. Next time. The Markiplier movie? He has a movie? What's it about? No, I didn't feel like contracting the Omega virus. Indeed, good call. I heard that we have a flu epidemic. What was it called? A flu. We have the flu going around. The flu is going viral. That's the word. That's what I was looking for. The flu is going viral right now here. Fludemic? Really? That's the word? It's a nice word. I like it. Fludemic. Markiplier adapted the horror game Iron Lung into a movie along with a game developer. I haven't even heard of the game before. Is it good? Was the movie good? Should I watch it? Wait, that was the one you were going to watch when you got sick. It all clicks now. I hope you enjoyed it. So jelly for not making. Is it still running? Is it running here? I have no idea. I only just learnt of it. Let me check. Huh. They do have it here. Hold on. I'm surprised. Released on the 30th. It airs tomorrow, and Tuesday, and Wednesday. In, wow, various cinemas across the country. Interesting. Interesting. Yesterday we were talking about pirates of content, how pirates can have many viruses. I likened it to licking the... Oh, I see. Licking the rubber escalator. Ew, ugh. Nasty, nasty. Don't do that. But it is basically what happens. Yeah. Actually, every time you touch anything in public, you should wash your hands. You come home, immediately wash your hands. Actually, that's what I currently do. I have not been doing... Like, I did not do this before, you know, the Coco came. But after Coco and during Coco, I'm now... Like, I have to wash my hands whenever I come back home. I just have to. I can't not... Like, if I don't, I would just feel so dirty. It was intense, definitely felt stuff, I recommend it. Wait. Is it not airing for you anymore, Minnie, though? You can't, like, reschedule for next time. It was intense, definitely felt stuff, I recommend it. Ooh. I see. Yeah, let's see. Wait, until when is it? Just close the page. Until when is it out? Load. Wait, Wednesday's the last day. This Wednesday. 8. How about this one? No, that's not true. It is true. Hold up. No, this is everything. I don't want to see everything. I want to see... Can I... All of them. I want all... Can I... This website hates me. Wait, what? Amsterdam? Okay. No, this Wednesday is the last... Wednesday is the last day. A very good movie. Don't want to get the fludemic. Yeah, let's not. Let's stay safe, guys. I heard a lot of people ended up in the hospital because of it. Oh, it was only up here as a special for 3 days? Only 3 days? I felt like I was dehydrated, like the movie gave me a mild headache and a parched feeling when I first came out of the theater. The more I thought about the movie, the more I liked it. Maybe I should have just drank more water that day. Maybe, yeah. But I'm glad you enjoyed it. I'm glad. I wonder if I'll ever get to see it. Would I enjoy it more if I have seen the game first? Or doesn't matter? Don't need to see the game, okay. Which was more enjoyable, the movie or the game? Oh, you barely know anything about the game? Okay. That's the wrong way. I need to... Where am I? Did I end up... I just did it dumb. Don't mind me. It's okay. I fixed it. I'm always a little bit skeptical about, movie adaptations based on films because they usually, they usually lack a lot of information that you obviously would get from the game. The game has less context, whereas in the movie Mark expanded on the lore with the developer to add context, so I'd say if you can see the movie, do it. Is it scary? Was it a scary movie? Like, are there a lot of jump scares, or is it just like mood, atmosphere? The thing is, I don't really like going to cinemas. The last time I went to a cinema, I ran into a wall because I couldn't see. God, I hadn't laughed that much in such a long time. That was so funny. The heck? From what I read, the movie actually kind of expands on the game lore a bit. Let's see. I've watched interviews of Mark talking about it along with the devs, so this at least is true. I see. Like, the premise of the game is you are trapped in a submarine in an ocean of blood. The only way to see is to use a high radiation X-ray camera to take a single blurry picture at a time. Ooh. Scotty would know best, but Marcus said that it puts a lot of weight on sound to create the sensation of horror. I would say it's almost more psychological thriller than horror, but there is a monster. Okay. Interesting, interesting. I will likely have to watch it some other time in the future because I will not be able to go this week. Because from what I saw, it also airs like really late, and if I have to go home, I don't know if I'll even make it home after the movie ends. I'd rather not be stuck in Amsterdam. Amsterdam is scary. Actually, when we walked to the restaurant last Thursday, the Christmas party, we walked past like part of the red light district there, and it was like barely 6 p.m, but it was already kind of really rowdy, and there were a lot of like drunk tourists and such, and I did not feel comfortable there. I don't like Amsterdam. For the most part, the monster doesn't do that much. It's just kind of there. I see, I see. I'll have to find it on the streaming service later on. Yeah. Yeah. Let me know when you find it. Maybe we can watch it together. So yeah, the game and movie kind of work on the premise that you are fed very little to no information, and some of that is false information. So it was easy for the movie to expand on the fairly scarce lore of the game. I see, I see. That's fun though. I guess regarding the game, they just left a lot to the player's interpretation, which is nice if they do that. I do like to kind of make my own conclusions, but I think overall I would prefer for games to have like a more clear ending rather than leaving us in the dark. Did you feel like you were left in the dark still after the end of the movie, or was it like satisfactory? I would have loved it, but I'm also equally excited for Exit 8. Exit 8? What's Exit 8? I'm hearing about a lot of new things today. Exit 8 is another psychological horror based on an indie game too. Oh. This adaptation is Japanese. I'm watching it next Friday. So many... so many games. So many things. So many interesting things. There's too much. There's too much media out there for me to consume. Did you play Exit 8? Or like the game that it's based off of? You might actually after seeing the movie. Oh, okay, okay. I'm not sure if I'm brave enough to play the games. Like, I'm very interested, but I think I'm more likely to watch someone play it rather than play it myself. Because I'm a scaredy cat. I'm struggling. I'm probably gonna fiddle with this some more after I finish the coloring though. In the final edits. Oh well. Let's move on. Lots to do, lots to do. I was actually, when I finished last week, I was thinking, like, oh, I actually did a lot, right? I did a lot of coloring, and it looks like, especially if you look here on the left side, here, like it looks like I have done a lot. But then I realized, this is just one episode. I have 4 of these. When that dawned on me, I was like, oh no, I still need to do so much. It's like I realized I underestimated how much I still needed to do. Oh my gosh. Anyways. As long as I'm progressing steadily, it's okay. I will get there eventually. And that's all that matters. That's all that matters. Ramen boy! Happy Sunday, and I hope you had a lovely chocolate day. Welcome, welcome. I didn't have any chocolate yesterday, but it's okay. I'm not much of a sweet tooth anyway. Who cares about sweets, right? I don't. No chocolates for me, only food and rice. What about noodles? I made hamburgers yesterday, but I had rice. I had like a porridge for lunch. You talk a lot about sweets though? I do? Really? When? I mean, I guess on stream, obviously. That was a stupid question. Wait, I don't recall talking about sweets. I do recall talking about the Lord of the Mysteries though. Did you know they confirmed airing the second book, Circle of Inevitability, right after The Lord of the Mysteries finishes airing? Do you know when that is? Do you know? That's in 2035. Mm-hmm. So, I need to be patient. You gotta be patient. If you guys are curious and you're impatient, you know, I would just recommend just, you know, read the novel. It's great. And it's so much more detailed than the anime. The animated version, the 动画. Go read it. You probably won't regret it. Probably. I do have to warn though, you will probably most likely end up with a trauma for 3 things. 3 things will traumatize you after you finish reading. The first one is pregnant women. The second one is mushrooms. And the third one are monocles. The monocles. Every time I read the word monocle, I just stress. I just stress. But yeah, it's great. I enjoy it so much. Oh look, Minnie, this is what my thumbnails used to look like. With the eyes. Like this. Today you keep saying that you did not eat any chocolates yesterday. Okay, but that's just today. Because yesterday was chocolate day. But I did not have chocolate on chocolate day. Wait, I had a chocolate muffin. Just today after lunch. Reggae women, mushrooms, and monocles. Yes, very mysterious. It's all very mysterious. But don't worry about it. You can forget this information immediately. Just saying. This one doesn't even have a lip. It's just the eyes. I didn't even finish sketching out the hair. It's just like these two strokes up here. That's like, this is Falco. That's him. Oh yay, I already lined these. Thank you, past me. Let's color them. I wanna color water bottles. Wait, that's the wrong... Where am I? Maggie never beating the sweets allegation. What do you mean the sweets allegations? I've only heard of it once, which is today. This is new. This is a new thing. I have no active memories of being accused of always talking about sweets in the past. Where's 9? I hope doing all the colors on one layer isn't gonna, you know, come back and bite me in the butt later. But we'll see. We will find out. But will Maggie beat the sweats allegation? Will I? What do you think? I'm afraid not. Oh no. Oh, important for next week. Because this Tuesday is going to be Lunar New Year, the Chinese New Year. It will be the year of the horse. And I will be celebrating that with my family next Sunday. So I will not be able to stream next Sunday. Just a heads up. Okay? Do not forget. I'm not here. Even if you're here, I will not be here. You cook or eat out on Chinese New Year? This year, my mom will be cooking. Yeah, she'll be going all out. I do prefer home cooking over eating out though. I don't like going outside. Arky! I don't know. You could maybe rewatch an older stream on YouTube. Yeah. Maybe. That reminds me, I still need to upload those from last week and the previous week. I am, you know, I'm always behind. I am forever behind on uploading my own VODs to YouTube. There's actually a few of my own that I like to rewatch, like the Little Nightmares one. I enjoyed that game. That was so much fun. Also the fact that I genuinely got freaked out over something. Something that jumped, I think it was a hand. It was a hand that jumped out of this weird puppet corpse and started chasing me around, and I never recovered from that, like, for the entire stream. I was so scared. And I hope no one noticed. I hope no one noticed. But it was a great game. I really enjoyed it. Even though I was so scared. Yeah, happy Lunar New Year. Happy Year of the Horse. I'll probably forget and still be here and see that you aren't. Oh no. I'm here to disappoint everyone up front. Whoa. Are you an agoraphobe? What is that? No, I don't think so. I don't know what that is, but I don't think so. At least I don't have any phobias. I'm just socially anxious. That's it. I just have social anxiety. That's it. Like, depending on the company where I'm with, I will usually already feel really sick of anxiety before we reach the restaurant. So that's the only reason why. That's why I don't enjoy going to restaurants. Also because my brain kind of tells me that I have to eat, even though, you know, I feel too sick to eat. But then I have to, and then I get even sicker knowing that, you know, I already feel sick, but then I have to eat, and then I eat, and then I don't, and then it's a nightmare. But thankfully, the previous dinner last Thursday was okay for me because, you know, I was with my colleagues, and I love my colleagues, and I'm very comfortable around my colleagues, so that was fine. But I think, and it was Chinese food, right? Chinese food helps. Chinese food is my comfort food. So it was okay. I was able to enjoy myself, and I was able to, you know, eat lots. I was able to eat properly. But it still makes me very nervous. I was a little bit nervous going there, but once I sat down, it was okay. Agoraphobia, extreme or irrational fear of entering open or crowded places, of leaving one's own home, of being in places from which escape is difficult. The escape one is an important one for me. Actually, I don't mind not being able to escape, but in case anything happens, if I do get sick, I do want access to a bathroom. If I'm in a public space where there is no access to, you know, a public bathroom that I can use, I will get very anxious. It stresses me out so much. Because then my brain will be like, oh, but what if something happens? Or what if you need to go and then you can't go? And then, you know, that thought stresses me out. But I'm not fearful of going into a crowded space. I don't like crowds, but it's not that I avoid it on purpose. It's not like I cannot deal with it once I am in a crowd. That's okay. I just hate it. When Grandma was alive, we do a lot of cooking. Good times. Yes. Yes. I love my grandma's cooking. And I love when my mom goes all out with the dinner, all the dishes. Like, obviously it's a lot of work for her, but it's worth it. Wait, there's an old horror film about a hand chasing the enemies of its body. Wait, that's super interesting. The Hand by Oliver Stone, starring Michael Caine. Michael Caine? I've never heard of that movie before. I need to write that down because I'm curious now. Pen. Paper. It's just the Hand. The Hand. By Oliver Stone. It's from the 81, my birth year. Are you trying to say with that? Is the hand a part of you? Would your hand do it? Would your hand take revenge for you? I think mine would. Yeah. I think my hand would take revenge for me. What's my #1 Chinese food? Ooh, tough one. They have so much good food. I don't think I'd be able to choose. I like anything with aubergine. I like duck. And what else? I'm not sure I have a favorite. I like the really soft tofu. What else? Oh, I like the jellyfish with the. It's a very. I'd say it's a very refreshing dish. It's a side dish. The jellyfish with the cucumber and like the. I guess it's like a sweet and sour sauce. I like that. Jellyfish. Jellyfish. Yes, silk tofu. Yes, yes. I love that. There can only be one. Okay, if I have to choose one, then I will choose the jellyfish dish because I will, if I can, I will always choose that. Oh, but there's this what's the English name? What's it called? It's like a radish cake, but it's not really cake. It's savory. If you know Chinese, it's lo bo gao, and I always ate it as a kid, so now I order it every time because it's just so nostalgic for me. I think that would be my favorite, but it's not. It's like a dim sum, right? It's not like a dish. It's like a tiny side dish. I guess I like side dishes the most. Oh, but there's also the dish with I don't know the English names for these. You put me on the spot, Namin. It's with like the thick rice noodles and beef and bean sprouts. I can only name the ingredients. I don't know the names in English. I don't know. But I really like that one as well. The thick rice noodles. Even me, I don't. Okay, but I can hopefully somehow sketch an image in your brain. But yeah, jellyfish. Jellyfish. I like jellyfish. There's not much of a taste to them, or at least not in the dish that I like. But I like the texture. The texture with the sauce is very nice. And then with the fresh cucumber. Yum. Because that's really something I can only get in restaurants. I don't even know... Yeah, don't tell Tony. I don't even know where I would have to get jellyfish if I were to... if I were to cook it myself. I was just thinking I could just steal Tony. I need to go visit Minnie's place so I can steal Tony. Wait, do jellyfish regrow? Because Tony's quite big, right? Maybe I can chop off a little piece and then it'll grow back. Because I don't need all of Tony, that's too much. But if Tony can regrow, then it's fine, right? I will mash you to a paste, bones and hair alike. No, not Maggie paste. I'm not delicious. Actually, Tony's a spirit, right? I don't think we can eat Tony. I think it's not possible because Tony is not a real physical jellyfish. It's more like a spirit, right? Just need Tony's toe. Tony's need to Tony. Minnie needs to rename Tony to Tony. Because the pronunciation is the same. The stupid thing is, Tony doesn't have toes nor knees. Tony's little toes like the singing. Wait, I've never heard of it. Oh my god. It's not that funny, guys. It's not that funny. Is that why chat named her Tony? I don't know. I don't know who named Tony. I thought you did. Because you were forbidden to say the word jellyfish So I thought that's why you named her Tony. I didn't know it was someone else who did. You telling me someone took Tony's toe and knee already? I don't know. Now let Maggie alone with Tony, Minnie. I feel Maggie will look at Tony a bit different at the tentacle. What do you mean? What do you mean? Oh, Jelly, right? That was her first name. Jelly Tony. When your knees turn to jelly. When your toes and knees turn to jelly. I was banned from saying jelly and asked for an alternative. Okay, okay. I see. I see how it is. I don't think we will ever find out what chat was thinking at the time. Whether it was indeed this pun or whether it was just Tony. I will never look at Tony the same again. But I don't think you can eat the tentacles. It was fate that led to Tony. Are you saying Tony is now only food in your eyes? No. Not just food. More like, emergency food. Yes, emergency food. You can eat them, but would probably hurt unless you remove the nematosis. I'm amazed you know that name. I've never heard of that before. Nematocists. I don't know how to pronounce it. Maggie, you perchance some hidden boss in ER? I don't know. Why? Why am I suddenly being labeled as evil? I think I was very clear about this from the start. Like you already knew this. You knew this, Minnie. This should not come as a surprise. But I don't think I'm a hidden boss in ER. I don't think I'm there. But when you find me, let me know. Tony is Paimon. No. Tony does not speak. Yeah. Emergent food, that sounds like a boss. Really? Really? Is that a boss-like thing to say? I guess so. Maggie, eater of the jelly. Okay, but jelly could also be, you know, the sweet jelly, right? The jelly that is made from gelatin. Which is, by the way, made from animal bones. I like that too, though. Jelly, not animal bones. Jelly. I like jelly. I like jelly and I like jellyfish. I knew you, but not that you would eat my pets. I never, okay. Chat said this, okay? I said I like jellyfish, and then chat decided that I would probably someday eat Tony. Which, okay, admittedly, I never denied, but I also never admitted to it. I would not eat your pet if you don't want me to. Yes, I entertained the allegations. I did not embrace them. If you don't want me to eat Tony, I won't eat Tony. It's that easy. I can be reasoned with. I'm not heartless. Maggie's a jelly-eating fiend. Tony's days are numbered. You see, I think you need to blame Scotty here, not me. Scotty is painting me in like this really bad day. How do you say that? Putting me... had... words. Scotty's words, not mine. Wasn't it made from the turtle shell, then made to jelly? Turtle shell? No, I'm pretty sure it's bone. Just hold on. I need to Google that. Gelatin made. Oh, it's not just bone. Okay, so it's produced. Wait. It's derived from collagen. So collagen, which is extracted from the skin, bones, cartilage, and tendons of animals, usually cows, pigs, and fish. So it's not just bones, but partly bones. Anyway, animals. It's made from creatures. Dead creatures. Lore update: Minnie is now terrified of Maggie for one reason. Maggie eats jellyfish and has her eyes set on Minnie's pet Tony. No, I told you I would not eat Tony if you don't want me to. I am not heartless. Like, I get it. Although I did have a pet in Guild Wars 2. I was, what's it called? I was like a ranger or a hunter or something, and they can tame animals, right? And I had a little piggy. And his name was Bacon. And I never touched Bacon. I would never eat Bacon, the pet. I do eat bacon, just not my pet pig, Bacon. I just named him Bacon because I thought it was funny. No, it was not a flying piggy. Oh no. Oh my god, I haven't touched Guild Wars 2 in years. Last time I did was when I was doing something with the guild, like with you and with Khan. That was the last time I touched that game, years ago. I was even on the Discord voice chat, and I was so nervous. But I had a lot of fun. Shaken bacon, yeah. I love bacon. I did the recent Chinese festival stuff. Oh, in Guild Wars 2? I didn't know they celebrated it. Eight. Yeah, how am I gonna do the color? Okay. They do. I don't know if I'll ever go back to Guild Wars 2. There's just so many games to play. A bit annoying. Because I have like the rest of the face on a different layer underneath. We're just gonna have to go around it, I guess. What did I miss? Is Tony in danger? No, Tony is not in danger. Don't worry. I was locked in on my drawing, okay? Your ears are really clicking today and it hurts like hell? Sorry. Wait, you mean like the same feeling that you get when the air pressure changes? Like you know the thing that you get sometimes when you're in an airplane? It's annoying. Kinda, I still have flus. Oh, I see. I see. But you have recovered though, right? This is just like, how to say, the aftermath. And when it moves around, it clicks really painful. Oh, I get that. Wait, I think I know exactly what you mean. I've had it before also when I was sick. I refer to it as a popping though, but I guess clicking is more accurate. Oh wait, that's fine. It is fine. I don't think I have anything lined here. Nope. What about the next one? Nope. Sorry, I don't feel like lining today. Coloring is so much easier. Easier for my brain. Oh, here's 1, 2, 3, 4. I'll do this one. I should be fully healed by March 9th. That's the limit of me needing to keep tabs on symptoms worsening at least. Oh. March 9th. Wait, that's in like 1, 2. That's still 3 weeks. Wait, so there's still a possibility of of it worsening within this time. The infection. That's crazy. I'm sure you'll be fine. I'm sure nothing weird will pop up. Weeks after antibiotics, I see. I see. Chad told me yesterday that my ear could remain clicky for at least 3 weeks after treatment. No. I'm hoping it'll be over by tomorrow. Yes. I will pray for you. I will pray to the Fool for you. Although this is probably outside the scope of his powers, but still. Praise the Fool. May the Fool look at me kindly. I'm sure. The Fool is a very kind deity. Oh, thank you for stopping by, Flashbites. Oh my gosh, I'm so sorry. You're still here. Thank you for joining us today. And have a wonderful week. Happy New Year! Bye bye. Hi, Knock Void. Welcome. Happy Sunday. Welcome in. I hope you had a lovely week. And I hope you enjoyed many chocolates yesterday. On Chocolate Day. Has there always been hell in hello? I guess so. I wonder where that word came from. That's a very good question. When did we start saying hello and why? Okay, Arky, Happy New Year. Thank you, thank you. Thank you so much for being here today. And have a wonderful next week. Bye bye. Why my avatar's eyes behaving strangely? Probably because it loses the tracking sometimes as I look down. Is my best guess, or because I'm moving my pen in front of the camera. Even though I'm trying really hard to avoid it. When I'm locked in, I forget sometimes, and then I will mess up my own tracking. That's really the only reason why. I guess it's a good thing that it forces me to think about my posture. Because I will get the same issue when I slouch, right? So when I slouch down, the tracking will kind of lose me. The camera will lose me. And then my model will trip up. Unfortunately, there's no like real fix for this, especially like whenever I look down, right, it looks like my eyes are closed because that's what the tracking sees. Even though I'm just looking down, my model will have its eyes closed. That's it. Sorry to wake you up. My time's up. I'm hungry and it's time for dinner. I think I did a lot today. I even did some lines for these two, for example. It is atrocious how much longer it takes me to draw Volko's hair compared to Nessa. But at least I think he came out okay. I'm happy. Okay, so next week, no stream, okay? I'm gonna wish everyone a happy Lunar New Year, and I'll see you in 2 weeks' time. Indeed, we like our pretty boys with their pretty hairs. Thank you. Thank you so much for joining me today. I hope you had fun. I hope you were able to relax, and have a wonderful rest of your day. Take care, and until next time. Bye-bye. Bye-bye, everyone. Thank you.